Welcome to one of Earth's last great frontiers, the ocean's deepest depths, nearly 10,000 meters beneath the surface. We're journeying to a place known as the abyssal or hadal zone, a realm so extreme that exploring it pushes our most advanced technology to its absolute limits. The conditions here are almost beyond imagination. Imagine the pressure we feel at sea level, about 1 atmosphere. Now, multiply that by over 1,000. That's what it's like 10,000 meters down. It's the equivalent of having a small car pressing down on every single square centimeter of your body. Any object not built to withstand this force would be instantly crushed into oblivion. And it's not just the pressure. This hostile environment is plunged into perpetual, total darkness. Sunlight simply cannot penetrate this far, leaving the abyss in an eternal night. To make matters even more challenging, the temperatures are near freezing, hovering between a bone-chilling 1 to 4 degrees Celsius. With such crushing pressure, freezing cold, and complete darkness, you might think this part of the world is completely lifeless, a sterile, empty void. But you would be wrong. The deep ocean is teeming with life, organisms that have evolved in ways that defy our understanding of biology. So, how do they do it? Let's start with that immense pressure. Water pressure at these depths is fatal for most organisms. It would crush bones, collapse lungs, and destroy cells. But deep-sea creatures have evolved ingenious solutions. Many have bodies that are flexible and gelatinous, with minimal or no hard skeletal structure. Think of the famous blobfish or the ethereal snailfish. Their bodies are made mostly of water, and their internal pressure is perfectly balanced with the crushing external force. This equilibrium prevents them from being squashed flat. It's a delicate balance though. If you were to bring one of these creatures to the surface, the rapid decrease in pressure would cause its body to expand uncontrollably, essentially turning it into a puddle of goo. They are perfectly adapted for their world, but incredibly fragile in ours. Then there's the freezing cold. The near-freezing temperatures mean that metabolic processes happen very, very slowly. To survive, deep-sea animals have to be masters of energy efficiency. Every movement, every action is calculated to conserve precious calories. They can't afford to waste energy because food is incredibly scarce. With no sunlight, photosynthesis is impossible, so the base of the food web we know on land and in the upper ocean doesn't exist here. Instead, many organisms depend on a constant, gentle shower of organic matter from above, known as marine snow. This consists of dead plankton, fecal matter, and other decaying material that slowly drifts down from the sunlit layers. For the inhabitants of the abyss, this marine snow is a lifeline, the primary source of food in an otherwise barren landscape. Life in total darkness presents its own set of challenges and has led to one of the most mesmerizing adaptations in the natural world, bioluminescence. In the absence of sunlight, the deep sea becomes a world lit by the creatures themselves. Many deep-sea animals, from anglerfish with their glowing lures to countless species of shrimp, squid, and worms, can generate their own light. They use it for everything, to attract unsuspecting prey into their grasp, to communicate with potential mates or rivals in the dark, and even as a form of camouflage called counter-illumination, where they match the faint light from above to become invisible to predators looking up. Imagine floating in this dark world, surrounded by ghostly, glowing lights and otherworldly spectacle created entirely by life. But marine snow and predation aren't the only ways to get a meal down here. Some of the most fascinating ecosystems in the deep sea are found near hydrothermal vents and cold seeps. These are geologically active areas on the ocean floor where superheated, mineral-rich water or chemical-laden fluids erupt from the Earth's crust. Instead of relying on sunlight or marine snow, the life forms here have harnessed a completely different energy source through a process called chemosynthesis. Specialized bacteria use chemicals like hydrogen sulfide and methane, which are toxic to most life, to produce energy. These bacteria form the base of a vibrant, thriving food web that is completely independent of the sun. Giant tube worms, some several meters long, with bright red plumes, house these bacteria in their bodies. Dense communities of clams, mussels, and crabs cluster around these vents, creating oases of life in the deep-sea desert. The discovery of chemosynthesis completely revolutionized our understanding of life's potential, proving that it can flourish in the most unlikely and extreme environments. Human exploration of these depths is a monumental undertaking. Places like the Mariana Trench's Challenger Deep, the deepest known point in our ocean at over 10,900 meters, were once thought to be void of life. But thanks to advanced remotely operated vehicles and human-occupied submersibles built to withstand the colossal pressure, scientists have discovered thriving ecosystems even there. Each expedition brings back astonishing findings. We've discovered new species of ethereal snailfish, ghostly white and perfectly adapted to the pressure. We've found strange, translucent sea cucumbers slowly crawling across the seabed and vast mats of microbes that paint the seafloor. These discoveries constantly challenge our beliefs about the absolute limits of where life can exist. The mysteries of these deep-sea creatures continue to fuel scientific research. Scientists are studying how their cell membranes, which are rich in unsaturated fatty acids, manage to stay fluid and flexible under pressure that would turn fat solid. They are investigating how these organisms' proteins and enzymes function under such extreme conditions and how their DNA has special mechanisms to repair damage caused by the immense pressure. Each dive, each sample collected, uncovers more questions than answers, revealing just how much we still have to learn. The abyssal depths are a powerful reminder of how resilient and adaptable life can be. They represent a final frontier on our own planet, a realm of profound mystery and endless discovery that continues to inspire us to push the boundaries of exploration. Join us next time as we continue to delve deeper into the ocean's secrets, unlocking knowledge that broadens our understanding of life itself. Thanks for watching, and if you're fascinated by the mysteries of our planet, make sure to subscribe for more deep ocean discoveries.